Hello, welcome back to the Off-Grid family. Today I'm going to be sorting out my pump for my K40. It started to get a little bit more old and gnarled and doesn't really want to work for me. It'll start pumping and it's pumping the water around the reservoir perfectly and it's going okay, and then it just sort of goes, I can't be bothered. You know, it's a bit like me as I'm getting older, to be fair. So what I want to do is I want to get another one that's a little bit more powerful and install it, and it's a pretty straightforward process, but I'll take you along to show you, and hopefully that will help you if there's anything that you were not unsure about when doing it. Before we get on, I'd like to thank my patrons. You guys are absolutely awesome, and I really appreciate everything you've done for me and the channel, obviously. You guys have helped me in all the chats that we've had, working out different things that I've struggled with, etc. So you guys are amazing. And if you'd like to join them, just pop down in the description. All of the information's there to join, but don't do it unless you can afford to. Times are hard at the moment, and I get that, Anyway, let's get on. Okay, so here it is. I've paid for this out of my own money, so that, this is all unbiased. All of my reviews always are, but I like to just say that anyway. This is the Lnicez, or it's all one word. I'll put a little doodle up here now. 1,500 litre per hour all-round submersible water pump. 25 watts, it's ultra quiet. It can fire up to 5.9 foot in the air, and it's got a 1.8 metre power cord. And apparently it can suck in from all round it, so yada yada yada. It's, it's a pump, but we'll see. This obviously is for my K40, and we're going to see if it's any good. This cost me $21.99, and I'll put a link for it in the description. Let's have a look. Oh, it comes with a pipe. I didn't read that. I don't think it said that it comes with a pipe, actually. One sec. Oh yeah, it did say about the hose, I just didn't see it. This one was less than the exact same version, just by a different company, they slapped a different sticker on it. But this one came with multiple connectors, which when I bought my other pump, I had to keep buying connectors because I kept getting sent them and they kept being the wrong size. And then here it is. Oh, I see what it means. Yeah, so this here, it allows water in from all around it. I think my one only had a thing at the back, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Okay. In this, there's the suction cups as well, so we need them on now. Okay, so there it is, and what we're going to do is slide the suction cups on now, and that's as easy as you'd think. You put them through the big hole and pull down, like that, and then we're going to install it in the reservoir, which is just my fancy way of saying in the water I use for the K40. I'm hoping that the actual connector I've got on the pipe already is the same size as this. They tend to be a standard size. It just means that I don't have to faff about putting any new connectors on the pipe, because it is a pain to get off once you put it on. But let's go to the laser and we'll see what we can find. There is a bit of detritus on that. There you go. Yeah, let's go take that to the laser and install it. Okay, this is what it's like with my old one, and at first it tends to work. But that's the most power you can get out of it, and then it just stops. Oh, that lasted longer than it usually does. So yeah, let's move that out and let's get the new one in. Okay, so I'm hoping that this will unscrew and I can leave it under the water so I don't get any air in the actual K40. Oh, come on. And then I can swap the actual pumps over. Right. Okay. I'm going to try and get all the air out. And then I'm going to attempt not to block the camera completely. Oh, I'm going to anyway, aren't I? I want to try and screw this back in without twisting it too much. And yes, it's the same fitting I had in before, which is handy. Okay. That's the new one in. Let's see what that goes like now. First try with the new pump. 3, 2, and find the plug. 1. There we go. Let's get rid of all the bubbles. Now it won't be spinning as fast as it could be because there will be bubbles in the pipe, which I'll need to get out now. And as predicted, there's an air bubble there, lots of little air bubbles, and then another big one in there. There's often one in this chamber too, but there doesn't seem to be. But once we've got them out, it should be flowing perfectly. There we go. That's a little bit better, isn't it? I will have to change the water eventually, but that's for another day. There we go, a very simple little process, but now I can use my laser again to get a few other projects going. I've been neglecting them just because I haven't wanted to burn out the laser tube, and it's a very easy thing to do. And in one of the videos I explained about my laser tube, I'd had a tiny bubble at the end near the focusing mirrors on the laser tube, and or the focusing lenses, whichever one it is, I don't know. And I'd been cutting out a few things, and suddenly it just started going all weird. The focal length completely changed, and it was like a massive sort of circle, and it wouldn't cut through the wood anymore. And I just looked and I just saw the bubble there, and it's just where it had got too hot and it had just melted it. So, you know, that was £150 that I've learnt not to do again. But anyway, thanks again to my Patreons. Thank you to you for watching, and if you'd like to join them, you know, the links are in the description. Anyway, bye for now.